Hey guys, Sausage here, and welcome to another meaty sneak peek. Today we're going to be looking at a awesome little game called Saints Row the 4th. Now, it is a lot of fun to play Saints Row the 4th. I have played a little bit of it. I'm not that far into it. As far as I remember, if I look here, no, wrong one. As ever, wrong one. Okay, if I look here, I'm only 70% in, but yeah, there's a lot I can say about this game already, and if you're wondering why it's all graphically glitchy, that's nothing to do with my computer or anything. It's the whole game is based on this area here. Now, first of all, let me just explain a couple of things. This game is pretty much Saints Row the 3, you know, Saints Row the 3rd, if you've ever played that, only they've changed a few things. Not much, mind, now that you've got a giant thing up there, but there isn't all that much changed. You're still, if I go onto the map here, you're still in Steelport. So those of you who have played Saints Row the 3rd will know what Steelport is. This is the city that you start in Saints Row 3. You pretty much play the entire game through this city here. Saints Row the 4th isn't any different at all in that respect. It is still exactly the same city. And that, to me, I found quite lazy, and it's just like, why? Seriously, why? The graphics, literally, they've done near enough zero with. The cars themselves are all the same sort of cars. There's a few extra cars in here. Character customization, exactly the same as Saints Row 3.
I wonder where Brad is taking me to dinner.
Minus a few different things, like some of the voices are different. I guess the actors and actresses that they had previously, some of them didn't want to go into this game. Yeah, I know it's a new company that now...
explosion totally freaks me out.
Oh, shut up. I know that it's a new company that own this and everything, but seriously, they didn't really do much to it. I think that they just wanted to get another Saints Row title out as fast as they possibly could. It just feels more like Saints Row 3 DLC to me. Like they've taken, it's kind of, or a mod, for example. You know, you can get these mods for games that overhaul the game. It's something like that. I feel it's more that than an actual whole new game. Yeah, you've got a whole new story to it and everything, and I won't spoil too much about it, but all sorts of different things are different though. So let me point this out. This purple crap around me right now is because I have superpowers. In this you get superpowers. So I have a super leap, and I think I'm at like height 2 or some bollocks like that. So I can go twice as high as I could originally when they first gave it me. And not only that, you also get super sprint that I have so far. I know there's more powers to unlock later, but I've got super sprint. I'm at sprint 3, so this is the 3rd fastest speed in the game for sprint 3. So already, I don't know if you see it, but I see it easily. Cars and any other vehicle are really useless now. And yet, they still have a car customization place. Because you can even do this. So, I guess at some point, air vehicles will be pretty useless, because they might even let you fly. I don't know. But all ground-based vehicles are useless to me. And you gather these here, these things. I don't know if I've got this one. Possibly have. Can I free this at all? No? You also have another ability that you get eventually, fairly early, is Blast. Only I'll set it to that one, which is Freeze. Okay. It just pretty much shoots ice from your hand. I do have some DLC for this because I got it as part of a deal, so... But yeah. Also, you can run through cars like nothing. They're literally nothing. By the way, that red bar at the bottom is your wanted level in this. So, this building here, normally you couldn't get anywhere near it. But you could just run up it eventually. Yeah, it's really cool, it's really fantastic. I love being able to do this. I love games that give you like proper open world exploration. So, that is a plus to me. But if you're going to do it, try and balance it a bit better, because I don't think it's that well balanced in my opinion. Because you've got vehicles, you can pimp your vehicles, you can do whatever you want, you can make them look amazing, but if you can run faster than the vehicle you're in, and you're just as destructive as, for example, if you get the DLC, I think it's Elements one, you unlock this one, which is an explosion. like hand blast. I showed you the ice one. Now, if I pretend that I'm a tank, instantly blows up the vehicle just by throwing that at it. And then the recharge rate, it recharges, and I can do it again. Yeah, it takes a little while, but you can do it. And now you see a little gold Pokeball on the mini-map in the bottom corner. I'll show you what that is. It's sort of like a Harry Potter reference. This is a golden snitch, so to speak. It's sort of a golden snitch. You get it, you smash it.
Had that from the start.
You get rid of your wanted level. Oi, you!
Good shot.
Exactly.
If I don't get a coffee soon, I'm gonna freak out.
Guess what?
Dodging your bullshit.
I wonder if I have time to stop and get a...
Just legendary. Anyway, there are some new things like that I've showed you, like taunts, and there's new like praises and stuff in that. Other than that, there really didn't change much. Like, even the missions are still practically exactly the same. You still have mayhem, you still have... oh, what is it? Insurance fraud. I'll show you. It's easier. You've still got, like, let's see, you've got Friendly Fire in here, still got Planet Zin. That's technically Planet Saints, but they changed it because the aliens that have taken over the world are called the Zin Empire. So that's the Zin. So yeah, for those that didn't know, the reason I'm here is because aliens have taken over the world. I won't tell you what's happening to Earth or anything that I'm aware of right now. I don't know much of the story. I'm just in this thing here, which is supposed to be a simulation. I'll put that in inverted commas there, because I can hop in and out of this whenever I like now. But I've got Rusty Needles are still in here, Tattoo Shop. So you've got UFO Mayhem. That replaces the helicopter ones that are in there. Blazing. Instead of being on a quad bike in a sort of bee suit while you're on fire, you run. You use your superpower. So same thing, just different concept. Let's see, what else have we got here. You've got Virus Collection. That technically is a vehicle delivery job. Take vehicle from one spot, put it in another spot. Flashpoints, a kill alien squad. That's kind of a gang thing, so you kill all the aliens in that area and that's that area done. Virus Code, that's the stand there for as long as you can killing waves of enemies sort of thing. And you can kind of already see, I think this is supposed to be like Genki or something, but you need to only be able to do this if you play co-op. Yeah, there's Insurance Fraud. Totally exactly the same, only with superpowers you can jump up into the air, ragdoll, and you'll fall to the floor and earn a lot of money, and then you can just cascade yourself down a giant motorway. So I cascaded myself down this whole thing and racked up 2 million worth of fraud. So yeah, don't get me wrong, the game is fun in a lot of ways, and it does have a lot of little quirks to it that I really am enjoying. Like, I don't see it as a new game, I see it more of a Saints Row 3 DLC, which is really what you should see it as.
Oh, yeah!
By the way, clusters are what you collect to level up your power. So for example, Super Sprint, I can also reduce damage, but it sees here, it says cost. So that one costs 15, but I only have one available. So if I get another 14 clusters, I can upgrade this. And I'm currently, just to inform you guys, only level 17. Not very high. I don't know what the max level is, but it's not very high. I'm only about 17% into the game. I already have unlimited sprint. Yeah. So, that super sprint I have, this super sprint that I've got right now, it's unlimited. It won't run out. Ever. So, again, very early in the game, and I don't need to use cars. Ever. I never need to use a car again. I now run faster than any car would possibly be in the game. Much better controlled, and a car can't exactly run like this and then leap over this building here to get onto this road over here. So you see what I'm saying? Cars and all vehicles are useless, and evading the police is... low wanted level. You don't need to go through the streets no more to run away. You just run up a building. And now all I need to do is stand here. And then the wanted level will slowly fade away and because obviously a low level wanted level, which is like level 2. I think you can get away with level 3 before they start spawning air vehicles. I can't remember. But yeah, that's kind of it's kind of annoying, really. I was expecting a lot more from this. I've been waiting a while to get the game, and when I got it, it turns out it's just a Saints Row 3 clone. With, it literally looks like it's just has added DLC. But anyway, back to the little quirks. You've got different weapons in this, like you've got your baseball bat, but the one thing I do like is the gun customization. So I'll take you to the gun shops for those that remember them. Those who don't, there are gun shops in this game called Friendly Fire. Okay, so I can use this one. So I walk into Friendly Fire. Now previously, there's very minimum amount what you could do in this place. Now, in this, you've got all sorts of different like melee weapons. However, you can customize their look. So you can go for the default baseball bat, you can have an American one, you can have a default like rat stick, mean and clean, and then mold and oldie. So moldy oldie, and you can customize what they look like, and you can also see what the upgrades do, rather than just say buy this upgrade, buy this upgrade, buy this upgrade, then you've done. You can literally select which ones you want to do in this one. So we've also got this giant tentacle which you can like use. It's really funny. I mean, the weapons are one of the redeeming factors in this. They're on brand new weapons and I love it. Like, this is just like your basic handguns you start with. So you start off, it looks like that, like the old ones. You can have gold plated ones, onyx black if you even wanted. I've gone for that look. You can have it wireframe if you really want to play into the whole it's a simulation. You can have tigers look, you can go for that look, a really futuristic thing, a bloody mess, arctic camo. You've got like really old style guns and everything. It really is brilliant. These guns are fantastic. This one especially, the dubstep gun, oh my god, it's hilarious. Abduction gun, not used, but I know what it does. You shoot it at someone and a UFO comes and takes them off into the air. It's really good. You've got a sniper rifle if you want to. This is an infinite rocket launcher, but it takes ages to recharge, so you don't need ammo for it. And you've got these guns here, and like this is my shotgun. I customized it to look like that, like the gunmetal one. But I can have like a blunderbuss if I wanted to, and you can have like the Gentleman's Bandit one or Old Rusty. Or you could just have like your default one, or go for a purple plaid one, or a green camo one, or... You literally don't have to stick with the way that they look originally. You can just do what you want. And the way you can select the upgrades is brilliant. I'd like to get that. Obviously there's alien tech. I will show you guys what the dubstep gun does just because of how cool it is. And I'll demonstrate the stupidity of the AI. Immediately when you take it out, you can hear the little music in the background.
You shut down a good portion of the city protocols. I'll bet things are getting a little strange there. Well, I guess the whole thing isn't exactly normal to begin with, but you get the idea.
Thanks, Kinsey. Right, listen to the beat in the background. So I've swapped to this gun, beat stops. Swap to this gun, beat starts. This doesn't have ammo, this just recharges. So if I do this...
On top again.
As you can see, everyone starts getting down with their jiggy self and starts dancing. You do shoot people, cars start acting like they have suspension, whether they have it or not. And it is just hilarious, it really is. Ow, you mother trucker. Right, I'll demonstrate. Let me just get up here and out of the way. I'll demonstrate the gun that's like an infinite rocket launcher but has a charge. So I'll charge it up and then fire and kill myself because I can, because I'm a prat. Try again. Right. Boom, boom. It is very explosive, but as you can see, 2 shots and I'm down to 47%. Doesn't charge that fast either. Woo! Now, another feature of this, if you want to unlock this shop, you actually don't buy them in this, you have to hack, which is this sort of thing. It's like a mini puzzle. So we're going to take this point to this point with this code here. So they're not that difficult to do, although I reckon I'm getting attacked now because yeah, that's why it was red and shaky. So go over here. Ouch. Ow, there you go. Hack complete. I'm done. Yeah, and I was taking damage. So that's how you get new shops. You don't buy them in this, because you already use your money for a lot. Gun upgrades, use them to upgrade yourself, which I'll now show you. So you got your automatic upgrades again, like these ones here that will do your health, or you got your ability upgrades, so you can upgrade your abilities and stuff. So yeah, you've got all of the stuff you had before. XP bonus! Let's see, 10% bonus to all XP. Yoink! Fantastic. So you got all of that still, but yeah, and as you can already see, I'm not attacking them because I've been jumping on buildings, and the notoriety is going down. And may I say, that's without the boost. I haven't got a notoriety disappearance boost thing that you've had previously, and that's the sort of golden snitch orb I mentioned. So I could just stand on a roof for a little bit and done. Literally done. They don't need to chase me no more. You still get your cash as well that you get transferred, so I suppose that's nice. But yeah, it's just very strange. The game's good, from what I can tell. It's really good, but it just feels like Saints Row 3 with, like I've said, DLC. So if you don't own this game and you weren't a fan of Saints Row 3 and you wasn't sure if you should get 4, avoid it. Plain and simple, avoid it. If you weren't a fan of Saints Row 3,
How long till?
then yeah. If you was a huge fan of Saints Row 3 and you love Steelport and you really would love to just to enjoy getting stuck into another adventure in this city, get it. Go ahead. You'll have a blast. I was a fan of number 3. I'm a fan of this one to an extent. It's okay. Like I said, it's a disappointment because I do feel that they've lost a lot of the charm they had previously with number 3. I mean, number 3 was okay, and for those that are wondering, number 3 was my first Saints Row game. I did play a bit of 2, but I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. I've got it again, so I'll try it again, but I enjoyed 3. I did enjoy 3, and it was the first Saints Row game I actually completed, so I know most of the story, so I don't know if you can have Saints Row lore, if that's a thing, or is that just like fantasy games only? But yeah, so Saints Row 3 was good, which is why I'm probably enjoying this, because I recently started playing Saints Row 3 again, but then got bored of it because of the same rubbish I did before. But this one adds something different to Saints Row 3. I don't really see it, like I said, as a new game. It is still practically the same game, so yeah. So, to sum up what I'm thinking, if you don't own Saints Row 3, never played it, get this. Better than... You'd probably be better off getting this, in my opinion. If you've played Saints Row 3, love Saints Row 3, and you want some new things to do in Steelport, like I said, get this. If you hated Saints Row 3, and you want to know if this is any better, avoid it. Plain and simple. It's exactly the same game, just with a few different things added. So, yeah. Other than that, not really much left to say. So I hope you've all enjoyed watching this video. I know it's different sort of things of doing a Meaty sneak peek, because normally the Meaty sneak peek is like me playing a game from the very beginning and getting first impressions to it. Technically, you are getting my first impressions of this game, because playing it from the beginning, you don't really get much information on what the game's going to be like. That doesn't open up until after the first few missions or so, and until you're in this place and can actually get free roaming. If you get DLC with this game, that's pretty much a great way of knowing when the game's pretty much do what you want mode, because other than that, it's pretty linear and extremely far-fetched in the opening scenes and everything. Just so over the top, it's unbelievable. I won't spoil it, but yeah. But anyway, other than that, guys, thank you all very much for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Perfectly fine with me. Feel free to subscribe to get more, and I'll catch you all next time for another Meaty sneak peek. Take care, and goodbye.